Hey everybody, welcome to Aniki, the podcast about anime with two brothers. I'm Ben.
I'm just excited to be here.
Good. I'm glad. Because this time we're going to talk about what's coming out in summer 2020. It's the virus.
It's like 3 shows, right?
It's the virus and 3 shows.
It's COVID.
COVID the anime. We're living it. We have been isekai'd into the quarantine.
Oh. Wait, isn't that just Cells at Work? This is just the dark season of Cells at Work.
I don't have an answer for that. All right. Well, as normal, we're going to go down the list of our least popular to most popular based on votes that have been given out on anilist.co before the 30th of June, which is when we're recording. That's today.
Fair enough. That is today. You are correct. Time does proceed forward despite all evidence that appears to the contrary.
In a linear fashion, even. Well, let's get started. How many anime are there actually this season, TV show-wise?
You told me like 13.
It's 17.
That's a lot less than last time.
That is about half. Pretty bad. Damn you, COVID.
A Yami Shibai spin-off series?
Wait, what? What is this?
You can't spin off Yami Shibai. That doesn't even make any sense. It's gotta be a different Yami Shibai.
Number 17, Ninja Collection. The new Ninja Collection anime will retain the urban legend and horror elements of Yami Shibai, but will center on the Tokeshu Ninja Group in Tokyo, the city where dreams and desires swirl like eddies in a river. With ancient techniques passed down through generations, the ninja are intent on wiping out the darkness enveloping people in the current Reiwa era. Is it the Reiwa era right now? I don't remember what era it is anymore.
Yeah, it's Reiwa now.
Sure is. Started last year.
Yeah, there was a big ceremony for it and everything.
Of all the shows...
A Yami Shibai spinoff featuring ninja. I did not see that coming.
To have a spinoff, I would never have pegged Yami Shibai to be one of them. Let alone this.
Weird.
That is weird.
I mean, I'll watch it. Do you think it's still going to be just like 2 minutes?
That's a good question. There is a little link down here. Let's find out.
Is there?
I mean, it's in Japanese. I will be interested in watching that. 648 people are interested in a Yami Shibai spinoff starring ninjas.
I feel like it should be more.
Me too. What's next?
Mr. Love, Queen's Choice. Evil X Love, Koi to producer. Evil X Love. All right.
I don't really like any of that, honestly.
This is just going to be some it's going to be some Otome BS, I'm sure.
Well, let's find out. A girl inherits a company that is almost bankrupt from her late father.
Yeah, this is an Otome setup.
She must now become the producer herself in order to save the company from collapse.
All right.
During her work, she meets 4 boys.
Oh, everyone likes boys.
And what they are is not important because they're hot boys.
They are all hot boys.
She is involved with the conspiracies and mysteries over the existence of special powers known as Evil. Okay.
Based on Paper Games Otome dating sim. Of course.
There it is.
First off, I'm actually kind of interested because this sounds like a decent Otome game.
Well, let me look at this PV. Is it any good?
I don't know. I actually kind of want to play this Otome game, though. I want to meet these hot boys.
Well, for an Otome game anime, the animation's pretty solid.
Oh, yeah.
It's more than I was expecting.
That's way better than it normally is. And these hot boys are at least, like, legit, and there's no Shota. And it's like a mystery Otome game. I'm down. I'm okay with this.
I'm a little weirded out by the fact that the guys look like they're from Fushigi Yugi. But the girls look like they're from anything else.
Can you get this game on, like, Steam?
I don't know. Can you?
I don't know.
Where can you get it? Koi to producer, Evil No Love. It's on Android and iOS.
In the US?
That is a better question. Well, let's pull out the old iPhone.
Yeah, I know, right? It's not as if we don't have it sitting here where we can just check.
Pull up the old App Store here.
App Store, Koi to.
I don't trust Koi to. Let's try Evil Love. No results. I'm sad.
No Evo X Love.
Okay, well, if you want an Otome game that is decent looking, then you'll have to watch this or hack your iPhone so you can only get Japanese stuff. I'll give that a good old solid meh.
Oh, Lapis Relights. So much information.
Lapis Relights, number 15.
Oh, how many people wanted to watch a date sim?
Not more than 1,428. I can tell you that.
That's true. I think it was 1,200 and some.
Let's see if there's any more information on this one. Okay. Lapis Relights. Based on a mixed media project that blends fantasy, magical girl, and idol elements, Lapis Relights will follow a group of students as they train to become idols. Yay! Together they will use magic of music and the magic of, well, literal magic, I quote directly, in their performances.
Okay, so here's the deal.
Yeah.
First off, this cast is too big. Second, we all know that the best idol show is Zombieland Saga. So why are you watching not Zombieland Saga?
That's a good question. 1,428 people want to watch another idol show with like zero information.
Yep.
Should I even look at this PV?
The animation looks fine. It's some other studio. Yeah, the animation's fine. The character designs are fine. I mean, what's cool is that it's original. It's not like based off of an idol game or something. So that's kind of cool.
No, it's just based off of idol stuff.
I don't care much about idol shows.
There's a formula.
And these little dances are pretty okay. They try real hard. They gambaru and they do their little dances. And I mean, it's cute.
Let's see. Number 14. Muhyo and Roji's Bureau of Supernatural Investigation, Season 2.
Oh, more of it.
Was this any good?
Did you watch any of it? I didn't watch it. Sorry, a mystery action comedy is just kind of not up my alley. It's kind of not what I'm in for these days.
Really? You seem like the perfect audience for this.
For action, mystery, supernatural comedy?
Yeah.
Not so much.
Really? Well, if you don't know about the first season, it came out in 2018, which means we talked about it at some point. Maybe I will splice what we said about it in here somewhere.
Are you a victim of unwanted spirit possession? Yes. Is there a ghost need to be sent up and away, or down to burn for all eternity? Yes, please. The answer is yes. You may need these guys to do jokey jokes. No, thank you.
No, they're experts in magic law. I just realized what this is. This is Ghostbuster lawyers.
I like that elevator pitch.
Okay, the ghosts in this PV are pretty sweet. The character designs for the two main characters, not a fan.
Bad?
Not a fan at all.
Neither am I. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, no thank you. Boop, boo, I'm out.
I seem to recall that we liked that show.
I mean, maybe. It's 1,464 people are going to watch it, though.
Well, good. We're going up.
Oh, here's another... Ooh. First off, all I see is sexual energy. Oh, I have to put coins in Annie's sexual energy jar.
I have so many questions.
Oh, it's from when they did the Date Me Damn It on an Otome game.
Oh.
It featured incubi, and they said sexual energy a lot, as in the game itself.
How full is the jar?
Date Me the Otome. It's very bad. This is super
heroes.
H zeros.
You got to pronounce the
with
X.
H zeros.
Heroes, I think.
See, they did it clever because it's like HX Eros. So it's like, see, because it's the Earth faces an unprecedented threat from the invasion of mysterious Kisetsu. The Kisetsu feed on human sexual energy, known as H energy, and weaken the human population. High school student Reto Enjo is a member of the hero group. It's spelled that weird way that is unpronounceable. Who fights together to save the Earth from Kisetsu.
Okay.
Oh, Funimation. It's by Aniplex, really? Why does this have such big names behind it?
Okay, look. If you're going to make a show like this, I appreciate that you're at least up front. Like that show from a season or two back. What was it?
The one that got nice boated?
Yeah, the one that's basically, interspecies reviewers. That's what it was.
We sleep with monster girls.
That's the plot. At least it's up front. I can appreciate their honesty. Let's look at this PV.
It's nothing. It just says.
How intolerable is this?
The PV doesn't tell you enough to even really matter.
Okay, let's take bets. How fast will it take this to get nice boated?
Or not if Aniplex is behind it. No.
Will it have the same balls, for lack of a better word, as interspecies reviewers?
No. That's why it won't get nice boated. They'll play it fairly safe.
Straight up etchy then. Well, there are 3,537 degenerates who are looking forward to superheroes.
Because I was about to say, there's a lot more than 3,500 degenerates watching anime. But
that's how many are watching this.
They're going to watch this.
Let's see. Number 12. Chibeto.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. This is going to be on Crunchy.
10 years from now, in Japan, a virus has infected humans. This is
wait, that's
this
right now.
No. We can't have this. Oh, wait, there's more. Infected people turn into different forms of monsters based on their ages, sexes, and races. Well, this is very problematic.
Maybe. Oh, yeah, it's very problematic. Let's just keep going.
The virus is named Gibbia after being rich in a variety like Gibbia. I don't know what that means.
What is Gibbia? I have no idea what that is. I'm going to Google it.
You Google it. I'll keep reading. Just then, a pair of samurai and ninja appeared in such a blighted wasteland of Japan. They both traveled from the early Edo period, fighting together with the help of a doctor who tries to find the cure for this disease. Facing ceaseless attacks from the Gibbias,
it's like a type of squid.
And outlaws that attack travelers for food, they start the dangerous journey with enemies all around. This sounds like Blue Gender, except...
It does sound like Blue Gender, only not as sexy.
Not as sexy and more topical.
I mean, it got like big people behind it, but all that CG is not great.
I'm not seeing any CG yet. Let's take
fast
a look
forward
here.
a little bit. Yeah, I'm out.
The voice acting is kind of weird. I didn't actually see much CG in here.
There are some monsters that were like CG and it was not great.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, no, this looks kind of bad.
That's kind of disappointing. This is very topical and very problematic. Yeah, Void. Yeah, 4,138 people want to get the virus again.
Ooh, Monster Girl Doctor. Ooh. Monster Musume no Oisha-san.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
In the town of Lindworm, where monsters and humans coexist, Dr. Glenn runs an exemplary medical clinic for monster girls with his Lamia assistant. Why is it always a Lamia?
Snakes are sexy, man. I don't know.
Okay. Her name, Safi. Whether receiving a marriage proposal from a centaur injured in battle, palpitating the injury of a mermaid, or suturing the delicate wounds of a flesh golem.
Oh my.
Dr. Glenn performs his job with grace and confidence, but when an unsavory character seeks to steal a harpy egg, how will the unflappable Dr. Glenn respond? Well, I know how he should respond in the case of the mermaid. You know what you do when you find a mermaid, right? If Mermaid 4 has taught me nothing, it's this. You kill it and you try to eat its liver. You got a 1% chance of becoming immortal and a 99% chance of turning into a monster girl.
Oh, yeah. No, this is etchy as fuck.
Oh, yeah, it is. Good Lord. I just randomly clicked into the middle of the PV. No.
It doesn't take long.
Oh, geez. Oh, my.
He finds all of their sensitive spots. Spoilers, it's like always the ears on Monster Girls. Yeah, no.
If you are into Monster Girls moaning for no reason.
Where's my sweet, sweet thumbs down gif? I'm going to find it. Thumbs down gif.
4,700 people.
And 69?
Want to listen to this? No, it's even, actually.
Aww.
I mean, if you want this kind of degeneracy, just watch season 2 of Bakemonogatari. Come on.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. There it is. Always topical. Always topical. Best gif on the internet. Always useful.
You did it. Thumbs down.
Thumbs down. No bueno. On a scale of 1 to bueno, no. All right, what's up next? Hey, No Guns Life Season 2. I'll probably watch it, and it will be okay.
This was supposed to come out last season, but, pandemic. If you don't remember, this is the anime with a guy that has a gun for a head.
Yeah.
And then it turns out it's a noir
that blonde
cop
girl
show.
Looks a heck of a lot like Rachel now that I see it. Now I'm not going to be able to unsee it.
Look, it's just because she has freckles.
And blonde with short hair. Short bangs.
No, she's supposed to be Winry from FMA.
I mean, I'll watch some more No Guns Life.
I'm going to watch this. Fine. It ended on I don't remember. It didn't really end on a cliffhanger. It just left a lot of threads unanswered.
Yeah. Well, it almost ended on a cliffhanger and then had a throwaway episode.
That I remember. Well, 5,255 people are also looking forward to finding out why the guy has a gun for a head. Although I think they already explained that. So.
Sure. I mean, yeah, I'll watch it. It's fine.
Number 9. Uzaki-chan wants to hang out. Oh my.
Oh my. Yep. Nope. I love all these tags.
One wish is for a little peace and quiet, but Uzaki Hana, his boisterous, well-endowed upperclassman, oh boy, has other plans. All she wants is to hang out and poke fun at him. With the help of her chipper charm and peppy persistence, this might be the start of a beautiful relationship. This is just trying to be Nagatoro-san and failing.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like, this just sounds like it's trying to be Nagatoro-san, but not doing it very well. And looking at the PV, that's exactly what it looks like.
Okay, how old is
Not as good Nagatoro-san. Oh, it looks like they're like high schooly.
Okay. When I first looked at the cover art, I thought it was going to be like a 10-year-old and an 18-year-old.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those ones where the like facial designs are a lot more the like young kid, but I think they're like high schooly.
So she's older, but she looks smaller. Okay. At least shorter.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not mad enough at it to click the avoid button, but I don't.
Whatever. It's
I can't believe that's number 9. We're in the top 10 already.
6,595 people wanted to watch that. What's this?
God. Oh no.
This is a good title.
I love this title. Go ahead.
I gotta crack my knuckles first.
All right, you do.
The Misfit of Demon King Academy, history's strongest demon king reincarnates and goes to school with his descendants.
Good lord. Light novel. Who would have guessed? At least it's not an isekai.
We're all demon chicks. And
I mean, I guess it's an isekai, but an isekai for the own world?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess so.
Despite their appetite for destruction, even demon kings tire of all the blood and chaos sometimes. When a Noth reincarnates in the hopes of a more peaceful life, he ends up going to school with his descendants in his old castle 2,000 years later. But with magic on its last legs in this era, no one will be able to assess a Noth's true power, which is harems.
All right. It's always harems.
Is the PV at least, like, good?
I'm looking.
Got spinny castles.
Spoilers, it's probably better than Castlevania, so...
I will save judgment. And by save judgment, I mean not watch this.
Yeah.
7,997 people want to watch yet another isekai.
I mean, it doesn't look like complete garbage, just nothing I care about at all.
It's not even a right isekai. It's not in another world.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's
later on in the same world.
Come on. Number 7. Decadence.
Well, I like that key art.
Decadence. I like it.
You read it. I'm going to watch this little PV.
All right.
Pretty.
Many years have passed since humanity was driven to the brink of extinction by the sudden emergence of the unknown life forms, Gadol. Those humans that survived now dwell in a 3,000-meter high mobile fortress, Decadence, built to protect themselves from the Gadol threat. Denizens of Decadence fall into 2 categories: gears, warriors who fight the Gadol daily, and tankers, those without the skills to fight. One day, Natsume, a tanker girl who dreams of becoming a gear, meets surly Kaburugi, an armor repairman of Decadence. This chance meeting between the seemingly two opposites, the girl with a positive attitude who never gives up on their dreams, and the realist who has given up on his, will eventually shake the future course of this world. This sounds a lot like Suisei no Gargantia.
It does, doesn't it? Looks kind of cool. Action looks pretty good. Character designs are fine. Scenery looks real good. It's unfunny, though, which is irritating. It's an original work, too. Oh, huh.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I'd give it a go.
Watch an episode, see how it goes?
Yeah. I'd give it the old 3-fer.
3-episode rule. How many other people can try the 3-episode rule on this one? 8,200.
Yeah, 260. 9 short. What's next? Number 6. Rent a Girlfriend. Oh, I'm sure this is good. I'm sure this is just fine and dandy. In today's Japan, rental services can deliver afternoon with a friend, a parent, or even a fake girlfriend. After a staggering betrayal by his girlfriend, hapless freshman Kazuya gets just desperate enough to give it a whirl. But he quickly discovers how complicated it can be to rent an emotional connection. And his new girlfriend, who's trying to keep her side hustle a secret, will panic when she finds out her real life. Oh, her real life and Kazuya are intertwined in surprising ways. That's still an ugly that's bad English. English no good. Family, school, and life all start to go wrong, too. Oh, it's from Kodansha Comics. It's a comedy, ecchi slice of life. It doesn't sound like anything I'm up to.
No, thanks. I mean, I'm sure it's cute to some extent.
Well, at least this girlfriend that he rents is like definitely on the innocent side of the scale. So that's kind of nice. But
and what other scale would she be on? The Ada scale?
The lewd. That's on a scale of lewd to pure.
Yeah, it's about a 7. We've crossed the 10,000 people mark. 10,389 people want to rent a girlfriend, which is probably not inaccurate.
It's probably a lot more than that, to be honest. I was reading up on prostitution in Japan.
As you do.
As one does when they're watching Midnight Diner.
Yeah.
So the way they get around... So prostitution is illegal in Japan.
It sure is.
But it's extremely common.
Sure is.
And the way they get around this is brilliant.
Is it you buy them dinner or you bring a gift or something?
Basically, you're not allowed to pay anyone for sex, but you can pay people for blind dates.
Uh-huh.
So if you just get paid to get set up on a blind date,
whatever happens after.
Well, la-di-da.
Yeah.
It's really quite clever.
Japan. What would we do without you?
The god of high school.
That's what we would do without you. It all began as a fighting tournament to seek out who the best fighter among...
Nope. I'm just done.
No,
I'm done with fighting anime shows.
It's a fighting tournament. It began as a fighting tournament.
I'm sure it
doesn't have to end as a fighting tournament because and it's in Korea because it's all the high school students in Korea have to be a fighting tournament. And then this guy who's a Taekwondo specialist and also a high school
popular
student,
right now? Tower of God.
He soon learns that there is something much greater beneath the stage of the tournament.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they're going to fight to do it.
They are.
So instead of the god, so is the high school maybe tiered, like it's tower shaped perhaps, and he's trying to be the god of this towered high school, this tower of his god?
No, if you look at the PV, it's literally a cage match. It's Hell in a Cell. That's what this is.
Oh,
so if someone doesn't get thrown off of it into a table, this anime is garbage, and no one should watch it.
Look, if I want to see people compete in high school, you know what I'll watch?
What will you watch?
More of that gambling show.
Yes,
it's way better. Or whatever. No one cares. Just so
15,000 people care.
Haven't seen every other anime that's ever existed, I guess. Oh, and it actually is from Line/Webtoon. Yeah, no wonder.
Yeah, that's next.
Whatever.
Hey, look.
Oh, Fire Force.
Fire Force
is supposed to be good. I've just never actually watched it, but it's supposed to be pretty good for a shonen.
Well, this synopsis is kind of spoilery, but it's just there was a mystery in the first one. They figured that out, and now more stuff is going to happen.
Okay. I mean, I've not seen Fire Force, but I haven't heard anything particularly bad about it.
I mean, it's pretty.
Yeah.
We'll give it that. Yeah, it's Fireman the anime.
Supernatural Fireman.
Wow, we jumped up 23,000.
Well, that's because this is an actual show. Nothing else we've talked about so far is real.
It's probably worth a watch. What's number 3? Oh, Lord.
Oh, God. No.
Can you guess what it is, audience? Can you guess? It's number 3. It's
Sword Art Online. Alicization War of the Underworld Part 2.
Yay. It's the last part.
It's the last part of the Alicization arc. Well, la-di-da.
Does that mean that you guys will stop now?
No, they'll never stop.
Just not make. You're fine. You've made all the sword arts. We don't need. Let's take it offline. No more arts. No more swords. Just do something else. Anything else. A1. What else do you do in your life? Why don't you make more of that? Actually, what has A1 done besides this?
No more sword art. Can we stop, please? No, because 23,000 people are still down for it.
A1 Pictures does Kaguya-sama Love is War. Guys.
Okay.
Guys. More of that, please.
So here's the deal. I can at least say that maybe the only reason we get to have Kaguya-sama is because of all that sweet Sword Art Online money. So
this is also the company that gave us Eromanga Sensei, so...
Which I hear is a masterpiece somehow.
It is a masterpiece.
Don't think that's true.
There's a very good argument to be made.
I don't think there is.
You definitely should watch it, and I think you will end up agreeing with it. 23,000. All right, what's
number 2? Is it another sword? Is it another Sword Art Online?
Let's find out. It is.
Oh,
a second season
My Teen Romance Comedy Snafu Climax.
My wife just started watching the first season of this.
I mean, it seems to be popular.
It's fine. There's a guy who, he's a sad loner guy, even though he won't admit that to himself. And he gets put into a club where he has to help other people. And the club is only made up of hot girl, soon to be joined by second hot girl. And I assume based on this key art, 1, 2, 3, 4 more hot girls. So
many a hot girl.
Plus this guy in the front is also a hot girl, in which case that's 5, plus some dudes.
Nice. It seems wholesome enough.
It does seem wholesome. I will give it that. Hey, look.
I'm not.
A show that I can probably recommend. Watch that. It's comedy, it's drama, it's romance, it's slice of life, it's high school, it's got hot girls.
Yeah. 27,000 people want to watch a hot girl club as they service you in service club with all the hot girls in service club.
It's nice service. It's not it's not
sure.
Service.
I better be nice service for how much I'm paying for it.
It's basically like bartender, except it's high school students. Anyway.
All right, what's number 1 that I'm going to be disappointed in?
You're going to be disappointed in. I'm actually looking forward to it.
All right, what is it?
It is ReZero Season 2.
Oh. Womp womp.
It was a good show.
Was it?
It actually was.
Search your feelings.
Look, I have watched all of the isekais from Isekai Quartet. And of all of them, Overlord's the best, followed by Yojo Senki, followed by this. So.
Hold on. I do want to say, how many shows are in Isekai Quartet?
5.
Quintet.
Well, there's 4 in the class, and there's another one next door.
This is 3rd out of 5.
This is 3rd out of 5. I just want
to go on the record that is what you were saying.
But Overlord's pretty high up. Like, that's a high bar. So is Yojo Senki.
Well, Yojo Senki gets off because it's really not an isekai. It's mostly an alternate history.
He got isekai'd.
Yeah, he did, but it's not really an isekai type show.
But this one's good because it's just a dude who he doesn't get isekai'd per se in the normal truck-kun kind of way. He gets escaflownated. He gets just gets plucked out. He gets plopped in this world with no explanation, and he has a power, which he can't control.
Is it super busted?
It depends how you look at it. In terms of ultimate things, yes, it is super busted, but he can't control it. It's episode 1. I'll just tell you what it is. His power is, at some point, if he dies, he resets back to a previous point and can redo a bit. But he has no control other than when he dies of when that happens.
Oh,
and
okay.
he feels it, and he remembers it.
Okay, so it's the bad Tom Cruise movie that's based off of a really good book.
Edge of Tomorrow?
That's the name of the bad Tom Cruise movie. The book is All You Need Is Kill. All right, so he's got the All You Need Is Kill power. Got it.
He does. Exactly.
That's a good power.
It is a little different because All You Need Is Kill, it resets like the last 3 days, and it's just that loop over and over and over.
Yeah.
The further this guy gets in the story, his resets move, which he did not anticipate, and he has no control over where they move to. So he doesn't know where the checkpoints are going to be. And that's it. That's his only power.
I am a big fan of that power. I'm a fan of the sort of like time loop when you die style power. So
I think it's well done. I'm not saying that you would like it because it is isekai trash, but of isekai trash, one of the least trash that I know of.
All right, this is third least trash.
Third least trash. If you're curious about the other rankings, it's this one, then Shield Hero, then Konosuba. But Konosuba revels in the fact that it's trash. So
yeah, fine. Konosuba just sort of knows it's trash and is like, I'm trash. Is that it?
That's all the shows. You want to try and look at some of these movies that are coming out?
I mean, I suppose we could. What else are we going to do?
Sit here and be sad about our slim pickings. But here are the movies. We have a Violet Evergarden movie.
Yes, please. I'll watch more Violet Evergarden movies. I'll have feelings.
And finally, the 3rd installment of the Heaven's Feel movie trilogy.
How has that been? How has Heaven's Feel movie trilogy been?
I refused to watch any of it until all 3 are out. So I don't know. But it's by UFO Table, so it probably looks amazing.
Cud Waffler.
When's this come out? August. Ugh. It means Blu-ray won't be out until like November. What else we got, though? We got Attack on Titan. What's this? Shiko no Oh. King of Deer.
Fair enough. That is what it means. You're not wrong.
These novels center on Vaughn, the head of a group of soldiers who expected to die fighting for their lands against a large empire looking to incorporate their home into its kingdom. Instead of dying, however, Vaughn is taken as a slave and thrown into a salt mine. One night, a pack of strange dogs attack the salt mine and a mysterious illness breaks out. During the attack, Vaughn takes the opportunity to escape, meets a young girl. Elsewhere, rumor is starting to spread that only immigrants are coming down with this mysterious illness. Medical scientists risk his life to search for a cure. Doctors also study a father and child who have seemed to survive the illness, and the novels tell the interconnecting stories of bonds between those who fight against a cruel fate. I didn't hear anything about deer at all.
Neither did I.
But based on the key art, I guess he rides one. Like a horse.
Maybe.
I don't know. Sounds like a actually good book. So that could be good. What's this Cud Wafter, and why is it giving me all
Why is it called Cud Wafter?
This anime adapt Key's visual novel, Cud Wafter, which follows the romantic relationship between Riki and the craziest name I've ever seen, Kudryvka, from the game Little Busters.
She's a lolly, though, like hardcore.
Have you seen Key?
I mean, that's fair.
Key is nothing but. It's okay, though. She's probably like 19.
Have you, you gonna eat that cake?
Was that Key? I guess it was.
I think so.
Canon?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, that's all that. What about there like TV shorts? Is there anything? Give me something.
There's nothing, man. Nothing's on.
There's shorts? No, there are no shorts to speak of. What about specials? Is there anything?
The pickings. The pickings, they are slim.
Onas? No. OVAs?
Nothing, man.
No.
We're out of anime. We did it. The curse is lifted. Anime is over. They canceled anime.
Well, what do we end up with? Let's say we got Ninja Collection. That's the spin-off of Yamishibai with ninjas.
Yeah.
Go figure. No Guns Life Season 2.
No games, no lives, no guns.
Decadence, which is Suicide no Gargantua except in the air this time.
Yeah, basically. Probably less squid.
Fire Force Season 2.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
And even though you voted against it, ReZero. Although if you're listening to us, you probably know ReZero Season 2 is coming out, so you don't have to take my word for it. And that's it. That's 4 that we could agree on. That's kind of sad.
Yeah, there's not much else here that like really looks all that great anyway. I mean, my teen romantic snafu is probably like fine or whatever.
I like how you hard passed on ReZero.
Yeah, hard pass ReZero. No more isekai. Stop it.
If they came out with Escalafone right now, would you watch it?
Yeah, Hitomi doesn't really have any special powers.
Doesn't she? She has the power of everyone wants to protect her.
I mean, yeah, but no,
And
she doesn't
fate.
really have any special powers.
She has the power of fate.
Everybody's got the power of fate.
And Folger's ground coffee.
And Folger's coffee. Yeah.
That was a deep cut.
But Escaflowne's like good though.
El Hazard, that was a good isekai. I liked that one. 12 Kingdoms was an isekai, and I consider that the best anime ever created.
Yeah, 12 Kingdoms is pretty good.
I think the difference is all the isekais from back in the day all had female protagonists. Come to think of it.
Yeah, it tends to help.
I guess El Hazard didn't, but the rest of them did.
Well, sort of the issue with the problem with current isekai, right, is that they're just so heavy on the wish fulfillment, and a lot of that comes from, male protagonists.
Instead of just fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't we just... Maybe that's it. Maybe we just need more fantasy. I doubt anyone who's listening to us has any power to change any of this. But if you do, please add more fantasy.
Like the issue with, like, they'll want to do fantasy, but instead they do a freaking isekai of some sort or another. And then, like, I get it. I get the temptation of doing an isekai because, like, for any sort of fantasy world, you want the average Joe character who characters have to explain stuff to, so you can explain your world. But isekai tends to be a bit of a lazy way to do it. Did I send you that one that comic?
That comic.
About how we should how we should come up with a new way to send people into isekai worlds?
I don't believe you did. Is it funny?
Oh, let me find it.
Well, you didn't send this to me, but I saw it on our Animemes.
No, fair enough.
But yes.
But I mean, this is right. Like, that's the problem. Why can't it just be a regular fantasy setting? Just do it with no video game nonsense. I mean, I guess Tower of God tries that, but then it just kind of still falls back on weird isekai tropes without being an isekai.
Because if you have just a straight up isekai with a standard fantasy setting, with the standard races and the standard video game aesthetic, you don't have to explain anything, which does beg the question, why have a normal guy there in the first place?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Look, you don't need to isekai anyone for Record of Lodoss War to work.
This is true. Although it has the standard standard fantasy races and all that stuff. But it embraces that.
Because it's just a fantasy thing.
It's a
You're just
D&D
like, oh,
session.
this is like a Lord of the Rings thing. You're like, okay.
And it has
Done.
Deedlit.
Yep. It have Deedlit. Indeed.
Indeedlit.
Indeedlit. In short, isekai is all trash.
Until proven otherwise.
No, it's just all trash.
Log Horizon was an isekai.
Log Horizon's not trash. That's true. That's because it actually does something clever with the idea of isekai.
Uh-huh.
Same thing with... See, most isekai, like, they'll get isekai'd, but that, like, really doesn't matter to the plot, right? Like, it just doesn't actually, like, do anything clever with, oh, they're in another world video game thing.
No, because the whole reason they use it is a lazy world building setup. Now I don't have to explain anything.
So the ones that break out of that use the actual isekai-ness to do something.
Well,
like,
in that case, may
like
I
Log
recommend
Horizon, or like
ReZero, which has no video game mechanics at all.
One could argue that death looping is actually a video game mechanic, because almost everybody who asks where did they get this idea from, they say, oh, video games.
Fair enough. That is fair.
So that is technically a video game mechanic.
But there's no, like, he checks his stats every once in a while and levels up his skills.
He doesn't get out of his pocket to use his weird item that works like it would in a video game.
Well, I guess he does have a cell phone. It doesn't really...
Does he get reception?
No. I think he takes pictures with it occasionally.
How does he recharge it?
He doesn't. Unless he gets one of the castle magicians to do it for him. I mean, he's only used it like twice. Usually he uses it as like, look at me, I know wizardry that you don't.
Well, at least the blue-haired girl in it is cute.
She has other qualities. She's very good with a mace. Put it that way. Or sorry, it's not a mace, it's a flail. Very good with a flail.
Oh. La-di-da. Isekai's still trash.
Fair.
It's all trash. It's all trash from a garbage butt.
And with that, we will leave you for more hot takes in a season.
Bye.
Bye.